Aude. So we are starting this new MOOC on international health regulation, and we are very pleased and happy to present it to our audience.
Yes, hi Antoine, and thank you for watching this intro video to our MOOC.
Can you explain us a bit more about how this MOOC is structured? Because it's not so obvious to have a MOOC on international health regulation. So how it will work?
Yes, so the MOOC will be divided in several modules, and each module will talk about one specific topic. So for example, we start with the history of the international health regulations and how they became what we know today as the international health regulations. Then we have another module that will really go deep into the text and talk more about each article that is important to know in order to be able to respond to health threats. Then we have another module that is about travel and trade regulations and what can be put into place when there's a potential health threat, but also what should not be put into place, and we'll see why. Then we will talk a little bit more about transdisciplinarity in the realm of international health regulation. After that, we'll go to a little bit more of critical module that will talk about past experiences with health crises and maybe, criticize a little bit what has been done, not just for the sake of criticizing, obviously, but to learn from what has been done and what we can do better. And then after that, from that, we will go into the monitoring and evaluation framework.
You have noticed that Aude speaks about transdisciplinarity. Transdisciplinarity does not mean only interdisciplinarity. It means that we will involve other sectors of activity. So Aude, who will be teaching us? I mean, do we have only teachers from the academic sectors? That would be interdisciplinarity, or will this MOOC will be really a transdisciplinary MOOC?
No, we really want it to be really transdisciplinary, and so we have people from, you said it, the academic backgrounds, but also people from more of a, on the ground, or people from international organizations, and people from WHO that are involved and that will teach us from their own, vision. And so these people will be giving short video lectures, and they will supplement this teaching with some readings that they're recommended. And these readings, I think, are also very important and helpful, because you can keep them, you can have them as a reference if you later want to go back into it and look at a specific topic. Then you can keep these readings saved on your computer.
Well, you have noticed it's a course, meaning that probably we are evaluated. So what kind of exams do we have in this MOOC?
Yes, so don't panic, we're not talking about exams, but we have specific exercises that we really want you to be able to see if you understood and if there's anything you need to go back on, and to if there's a specific video you need to watch again. We'll have some exercises, some quizzes that you can do. We will have some quizzes that are also graded, so that you can see if it's appropriate to go on to the next module. And at the end of the course, there is one final quiz. And this quiz is there because if you want, you can have a certificate from Coursera to say that you successfully passed this course. So this is the last quiz. It's called Final Quiz, and make sure that you already really understand all the content very well.
I am very proud of something in this MOOC, is that we have succeeded to develop a serious game,
Yes.
which is, of course, a virtual serious game. So we simulate a health crisis in this serious game. But can you develop a bit how it will be implemented within this MOOC? Will it be a kind of practical exercise?
Yes, so it's a really good thing that you're mentioning this. So this is the IHR, it's called the IHR simulator. And it's really, the point of this is to really try to put you into the situation where you are one of the actors that need to respond to a health crisis. And this is a very interesting new way of teaching that we hope will help you. So the point is to have all of you participating in it several times so that you can experience different, you can have the experience of being different actors. So maybe what kind of actors do we have? We have maybe WHO.
Yes, ministers, for people at least working in the ministries of health or ministry of other domains, other sectors. WHO you mentioned, yeah.
Yes, and the point is for you to experience all these and to, every time you take this exercise, maybe reflect on your experience and see how you can do better next time. I don't know if you want to add something about this.
Yes, I would say to those who are behind their computer, want to have this course on IHR, on international health regulation. Probably you are not a surgeon, or maybe not a pilot of a plane. But if you were so, you would have these simulators. You would have flight simulators if you are a pilot, you would have surgery simulators if you were a surgeon, and probably as a public health professional, you deserve to have also a simulator of your work in the field. So this simulator, in my understanding, is a tool which may help us to develop our skills, our competency in the field of public and global health. So it's very important that also in our field, where we learn what is international health regulation, we can also have this tool, benefit from these tools, and maybe after to assess ourselves, probably to compare our reactions, our attitude, our practice against the international health regulation itself, and to know if we comply to it, if we are close to the regulation, if we have well understood it or not. So that is the goal of this simulator.
Exactly.
Okay, so I think it's now time to conclude and to say thank you to everybody.
Yes, thank you everybody. We hope that you have fun following this course, and we hope that you enjoy it, and thank you for choosing to take it.
And you have to know that the MOOC is your MOOC, and all the participants may interact themselves and may be very, very helpful, insightful, because your reactions will build this MOOC together. It's a kind of participative learning tool. Thank you for taking this course.